Today, 14th of January, a pro-democracy and good governance group of like mind in All Progressive Congress APC of Kwara State hold a press briefing today, Thursday, January 14th at the Kwara State Nigerian Union of Journalists Secretariat in Ilorin. The press briefing, which was basically aimed at showing their support for the executive governor of Kwara State, Mallam AbdulRahman Abdulrasaq, and the new acting caretaker chairman of APC, Honorable Abdullahi Samari.
Observing the turn of political events in our great party, the APC, and it is pertinent for the sake of posterity that we express our position. As surprising as it is also saddening that we can have some group of people somewhere working against the interest of Kwara State and Kwarans because of their personal political interest, which is totally different from the reasons why we said Otoge during the 2019 general elections.
The Coordinator Kwara North APC, Abdulmumeen Lade Yunusa, while addressing the pressmen, said, "For the past few months, the Kwara APC youth have been cautiously observing the turn of political events in their great party, All Progressive Congress, and it is pertinent for the sake of posterity that they express their position," stating that as surprising as it is also certain that the party is now having some group of people somewhere working against the interests of Kwara State because of their political interests, which is different from the reason why they campaigned Otoge during the 2019 general election.
Unfortunately, some group of people have positioned themselves as the giver of power and ascribed the collective success of Kwarans to themselves, thereby working against the man whom Kwarans entrusted with the affairs of the state. Without missing words, their gathering and coalition is not for the interest of Kwarans. It is evident that they are more interested in what comes to them than what goes to the people.
In their supportive message to the new acting chairman, said they cannot be a party to anyone stampeding a performing government, boldly saying that they align themselves wholeheartedly behind the suspension of Honorable Bashir Omolaja Bolarinwa and the appointment of Alhaji Abdullahi Samari in his place, stating that Honorable Bolarinwa should have been long gone, that he stayed so long despite his undisguised hatred and disrespect for the governor and the government elected under the party he led, underscores the unimaginable tolerance level of the governor who watched Honorable Bolarinwa and his men as denigrated him and his admin.
Similarly, we have followed the back and forth on chairmanship of Kwara APC Caretaker Committee. As mentioned above, we cannot be party to anyone stampeding a performing government. We align ourselves wholeheartedly behind the suspension of Honorable Omolaja Bolarinwa and the appointment of Alhaji Abdullahi Samari in his place. Honorable Bolarinwa should have been long gone. That he stayed so long in spite of this undisguised hatred and disrespect for the governor and the government elected under the party he led underscores the unimaginable tolerance level of the governor who watched Honorable Bolarinwa and his men as they denigrated him and his admin.
On the final note, he urged the well-meaning members of APC and Kwarans to support Mallam AbdulRahman Abdulrasaq in his quest to make Kwara great, warning anyone wanting to constitute a nuisance under whatever guise. Attendees of the press briefing include members of APC.
Finally, His Excellency Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrasaq is the governor of Kwara State, and by the constitution of the All Progressive Congress, the APC, he is the leader of APC in Kwara State. So we urge all well-meaning members of our great party, the APC, and Kwarans to join us in supporting Mallam AbdulRahman Abdulrasaq in his quest to make Kwara great again. We also warn against anyone wanting to constitute nuisance under whatever guise. Kwara is a state of harmony, and no individual, no matter how highly placed, should be allowed to mess with the peace and security of lives and properties in the state. Mallam AbdulRahman Abdulrasaq is the governor of Kwara State and the leader of Kwara State APC. May Mallam AbdulRahman Abdulrasaq succeed. God bless APC Youth, Kwara State Chapter. God bless Kwara State. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, gentlemen of the press.